Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Have you been imagining a green rice field suddenly covered with brown spots? It looks like a painting damaged by an unseen hand. That is the threat of the fungus Curvularia lunata. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Laili Nagidaya with student ID number 2503016018 from Agriculture Department at Muawarman University. This video will explain about what is fungus Curvularia lunata is, how it causes brown spot on rice leaves, and how to control it.
Brown spot disease on rice leaf is one of the most destructive fungal disease in rice cultivation. This disease is characterized by the appearance of dark brown spots on the leaves, which usually start from the leaf tips and can spread across the entire surface, resulting in reduced photosynthetic efficiency and yield losses of up to 50 or more. Environmental factors such as high humidity, temperatures of 25 to 30 degree and excessive rainfall play a role in the spread of this disease. The fungus Curvularia lunata has been identified as the main pathogen causing brown spot disease on rice leaves. Curvularia lunata infects rice plants through conidia that are dispersed by wind, water, or direct contact. The fungus produces toxins and enzymes that damage leaf tissues, worsening the infection. Isolation result of Curvularia lunata colonies from the rice plants show high genetic variation, allowing adaptation to different rice varieties and environmental conditions. The impact of brown spot disease is not limited to yield losses, but also affects rice grain quality and increases the risk of food insecurity in rural areas. Control measures for brown spot disease include the use of fungicides, crop rotation, and the selection of resistant varieties. However, another challenge arises in the form of pathogen resistance to chemical due to excessive fungicide use. Curvularia lunata is a species of filamentous fungus that belongs to the family Deuteromycota. It is known as a plant pathogen that commonly attacks cereal crops such as rice, wheat, and maize, as well as other plants like cotton and sorghum. The name lunata comes from the Latin word luna, meaning moon, referring to the crescent or moon-shaped appearance of its conidia. Curvularia lunata can live in the soil or on decaying organic matter as a decomposer, but it often acts as a pathogen that causes disease in plants. The fungus was first described by mycologists in the 19th century and has since been studied intensively because of its major impact on agriculture. As a pathogen, Curvularia lunata causes several plant diseases such as leaf spot, blight, and rot root, which can reduce crop productivity. In rice leaf, it causes brown spot disease, characterized by brown patches on the leaves that worsen in humid conditions. The structure of Curvularia lunata consists of three main parts: mycelium, conidiophores, and conidia. First, mycelium. The mycelium is the main body of the fungus made up of hyphae. The hyphae are septate, branched, and about 2 to 5 micrometer in diameter. They are light to dark brown in color and help the fungus attach to the surface of its host. Second, conidiophores. Conidiophores are special structures that carry the conidia. They can be simple or branched, upright, and dark brown. They are above 15 to 2000 micrometer long and 4 to 7 micrometer wide, and may appear singly or in small groups. Third, conidia. Conidia are the asexual spores that give the fungus its distinctive crescent shape. They are curved, brown to black in color, and measure about 20 to 40 micrometer long and 8 to 12 micrometer wide. Each conidium usually has 3 to 5 cross septa and spreads easily through wind or water. Curvularia lunata reproduces both asexually and sexually, but asexual reproduction is more common in nature. Asexual reproduction happens when conidia are released into the air or water and then germinate into new hyphae in humid conditions. The cycle occurs quickly, especially during the rainy season. Sexual reproduction is rare and involves the formation of ascospore inside a fruiting body called ascoma, usually under special conditions such as a decaying organic matter. Ecologically, Curvularia lunata helps decompose dead organic matter and recycle nutrients in the soil. It can also live as an entomophyte inside healthy plants, offering protection against other pathogens or helping the plant cope with stress. However, it is most known for its harmful role as a plant pathogen that can cause serious yield losses. Brown spot is a common rice disease caused by Curvularia lunata. It appears as brown spots on rice leaves, which can spread to the stem and grains if not properly managed. This disease was first reported in the 19th century and remains a global problem, especially for traditional rice varieties that are more susceptible. The infection begins when conidia land on the leaf surface, spread by wind, rain, and contaminated tools. The fungus enters the leaf through stomata or small wounds. Inside the leaf, the hyphae grow between cells and release enzymes that damage the plant tissue. The fungus also produces toxins such as scurfularin and helvolic acid, which kill the cells and cause the characteristic brown lesions. Neoconidea then form on these spots and spread the infection to other leaves. Symptoms usually appear 7 to 14 days after infection. Small, dark brown or black spots appear on the leaves, often with yellow or orange rings around them. Over time, the spots grow larger, merge together, and cause the leaves to yellow, wilt, and die. In severe cases, the disease spreads to the stem, leaf, and grains, leading to poor grain quality and reduces yield. Several factors encourage Scurfularia lunata infection. First, environmental condition. The fungus thrives in warm and humid environments, especially when humidity is above 80% and temperatures are between 25 to 30 degrees. Wet conditions caused by heavy rain or poor drainage also help spread the spores. Second, plant characteristic. Young plants, nutrient deficient crops, and varieties with low resistance are more easily infected. Damage to leaf caused by insect or wind also provide entry points for the fungus. Third, farming practice. Poor crop rotation, overuse of nitrogen fertilizer, and incorrect fungicide use can make the problem worse. Brown spot disease can cause significant yield losses. Mild infections may reduce production by 10 to 20%, while severe infection can lead to losses of 50% or more. The disease also lowers grain quality, making the seeds lighter and less viable, which affects market value. Excessive fungicide used to control the disease can also harm the environment. To manage brown spot disease caused by Scurfularia lunata, farmers can first rotate crops with non-host plants like maize or soybean to reduce fungal buildup in the soil. Second, manage water properly to avoid standing water. Drip or furrow irrigation is recommended. Third, clean the field after harvest by removing crop residues and using healthy seeds. Fourth, use balanced fertilizer, avoiding too much nitrogen, and include phosphorus and potassium for stronger plants. Fifth, apply fungicides such as carbendazim by soaking seeds before planting and spraying 3 times during the growing season at 10 to 40 days intervals. Sixth, choose resistant varieties such as ER64, ER36, or modern hybrids that are less affected by disease. Scurfularia lunata is a filamentous fungus from the family Deuteromycota that acts as an important plant pathogen, especially in rice, wheat, and maize. This fungus causes brown spot disease on rice leaves, characterized by dark brown spots that can spread through the plant and reduce yield by more than 50%. Morphologically, it has septate mycelium, dark brown conidiophores, and curved conidia resembling a crescent moon. It mainly reproduces asexually through conidia that easily spread by wind and water. Infection by Scurfularia lunata is favored by warm and humid conditions, susceptible plant varieties, and poor cultivation practice. Control efforts include crop rotation, proper water management, the use of healthy seeds, balanced fertilization, fungicide application, and the selection of disease-resistant rice varieties.